When you're separated from your spouse, it can be a stressful time. You don't know what they're doing, you don't know what they're thinking, and you're just hoping and wishing that they will call you and tell you that they want to reconcile the marriage. I understand these feelings exactly because this is how I felt when I was separated from my husband. And in this video, I'm going to talk about some of the signs that your husband may show to show you that he wants to reconcile the marriage. Hey, Tasha here. Welcome back to my channel. And I want to help you transform yourself so that you can transform your marriage, even when it looks impossible. Now, ladies, I know that you are going to be so excited when he starts showing you these signs, but you need to put on the brakes just a little bit because this is still a delicate time. Things could be good at first, but you can easily fall right back into the things that got you in the situation that you guys are in right now. Here's just 5 signs that your spouse can possibly show so that you know if he wants to reconcile the marriage or not. 1, he'll give you his attention and time. Time is something that's important to all of us. We get so frustrated when someone wastes our time. Our time is very important to us and it's precious. So you don't want to waste your spouse's time and vice versa. So for me, I knew that when my husband was giving me his attention and his time, I knew he wasn't completely done with the marriage just yet. I know my husband, and I know that when he is done with someone, he will completely cut them off. Now, I knew he couldn't completely cut me off because we do have kids together. But if he was really done with the marriage, anytime that we had spoke, it would have been just about the kids. There would have been no, hello, how you doing? It might have been a hello, but it would have been no, hello, how you doing? You know, is everything okay? He wouldn't ask too much about me. It would be mostly, hey, how you doing? How's the kids? Do they need anything? Or I'm coming to get the kids or something like that. It would just be about the children. It would be no small talk. 2, he will start to show you affection and maybe even flirt a little bit. Now you have to be really careful with this one because you have to know your spouse and you have to know the difference between them really wanting to be intimate with you or him just wanting some, because there is a difference. 3, he'll still call you by your pet name. I know at me and my husband's worst, we did not call each other by our pet names like at all. We would only use first names and that was it. But when you use your partner's pet name, it's showing more affection. It's showing more intimacy. And it also shows that if he's still calling you by your pet name, that he may not yet be completely done with the marriage. 4, when he makes plans, he includes you in those plans, especially future plans. When we're separated, sometimes it's so hard to make plans because you're so used to making plans with your spouse. So making plans without them is a little difficult. But when you know that the marriage is over, when you start making future plans, you make future plans as if that person is already gone before the divorce is even final. But if your spouse is making plans as if you're not going anywhere, that can be a subtle sign that they are not ready to give up on the marriage just yet. And there might be a chance to reconcile. 5, and this is the obvious one, he's just gonna come out and say it. He's just gonna come out and say, I wanna work things out. I wanna get back together. And when he says those things, even though you're going to be elated to hear those things and so excited, now the work actually begins. Because you have to learn how to rebuild your marriage. You have to understand that even at this point, there is still tension in the marriage. As the saying goes, it's an open wound. It is still an open wound. But with time and patience, you can get back to the marriage that you once had. I want to give you a free gift. If you click the link below, you will get my free guide on how to not get divorced. In the guide, I give you 8 tips on how to get your marriage back on track. These tips are the same tips that I used to reconcile my marriage. And it's all about changing your mindset towards yourself, towards your husband, and towards your marriage. So I have a question for you. Have your husband shown these signs? Are there signs that I didn't mention that he's shown? Please comment below. If this video gave you any value, then please hit that like button. because I value your time. If you want to see more videos like this, then please consider hitting that subscribe button and that notification bell so that you can be notified of all the videos that I post every Friday. And remember, love yourself, adore yourself, and be yourself. Thank you, and I hope I get to see you guys in my next video.